It is a uniquely isolating feeling to be completely invisible, to stand in a busy hallway, a meeting, or a social gathering, and watch people physically walk right past you, like you aren't even there. The normal reflex when you feel ignored like this is to try and fix it with noise. You assume you need to turn up your volume by talking louder, acting aggressive, or forcing your way into the conversation just to prove you exist. But look around that same room. The individuals who naturally hold everyone's attention, the ones people actually defer to, usually aren't shouting. Often they aren't saying anything at all. Real respect operates on a different frequency. It isn't commanded by demanding attention or showing off. It acts more like gravity, a quiet, constant force that people feel pulling on them without even realizing why. Cultivating that kind of presence is not about adding more noise to your personality. It's about deliberately removing it, giving your actual presence the space to be felt. Your body speaks long before your mouth does. The human brain is wired to instantly assess and rank the people around us based entirely on their physical baseline. Watch how nervous people carry themselves. Shoulders roll forward, the head drops, and they compress their limbs inward. It is a physical attempt to take up as little space as possible, a signal that they want to disappear from the room. Compare that to the physical geometry of someone who commands a room. They stand tall with an expansive posture, expanding smoothly to claim physical space. Claiming space triggers a direct signal in an observer's brain. They automatically categorize you as important, bypassing logical thought. That physical ownership extends right into temporal space, how you manage time. Anxious people move through time erratically. They rush their movements, speak rapidly, and scatter their energy like they are constantly running late for their own lives. People who hold respect deliberately slow down. They move slow, they speak slow, and they let pauses linger. Dropping your physical pace projects an aura of absolute emotional control. You look calm, and looking calm translates directly to looking in charge. This creates a quiet gravitational pull. In a fast-moving, highly anxious world, a person who deliberately slows down their timeline forces everyone else to lean in, pause, and wait for their input. By refusing to shrink your posture or rush your timeline, you lay down the nonverbal foundations of authority. Once you control how you carry your own body in time, the next step up the spectrum is managing how you direct your attention toward others. Take eye contact. Most people stare at the floor or check their phones during a conversation. Instead, hold eye contact for exactly 3 seconds, then look away for 1 second before reconnecting. It is a precise transmission of confidence that avoids the discomfort of a rigid stare. Next is how you handle spoken conversation. The standard default is simply waiting for your turn to speak, mentally drafting your reply while the other person is talking. Respected people deploy the active discipline of completely absorbing another person's words. This creates a significant psychological exchange. By giving someone your full, unfragmented attention, you make them feel genuinely important, and people tend to respect those who make them feel seen. But the true test of these principles happens in high-stakes environments. Picture a chaotic room. People are arguing, complaints are overlapping, and the space is completely flooded with social noise. This is where you rely on absolute silence. While everyone fights to be heard, you simply watch and wait. By withholding a reaction, you absorb the room's anxious energy. When you finally deploy calm words, they carry room-clearing weight. Respect in a chaotic world comes from making others feel deeply seen, while rationing exactly when you choose to be heard. By mastering these elements, you make a transition. You stop being the person the crowd ignores, and you become the calm center of gravity that an entire room naturally defers to. But here is the critical reality about everything we just covered. These are not actually behavioral tricks designed to manipulate other people's brains. These quiet habits only generate external respect because they are the physical manifestations of a deep internal self-respect. When you stand tall, you are respecting your physical body. When you move slowly, you respect your time. When you hold eye contact, you respect your worth. And when you deploy silence, you respect the value of your own words. You cannot fake this architecture. Human beings possess a highly tuned radar for detecting the difference between a rehearsed pose and genuine internal belief. If you don't actually value your time, moving slowly will just look awkward. Pick exactly one of these principles to test in the real world today. Try holding your eye contact for 3 seconds, or drop your physical pacing by half. You will quickly find that doing less is the necessary shift to change how the world treats you.